Okay, day 2 of our science weeks, and Rosie has just worked through this Introducing Science workbook, which I think I picked up in the Poundland. And she just picked it up and brought it over to me, and she just sat down and I started reading it to her, and she just did all the questions. It's 3 to 5 years old. The only one she struggled a little bit with was the map.
Can I do a little bit of science with you?
I thought that was a bit hard. We are going to do some science. We're going to have some breakfast first, baby, and then
We're
going to look at some water. So now Rosie has this beautiful certificate telling her that she's completed her Introducing Science preschool workbook.
I want to do it again.
We finished it, Bab. We can't take the stickers out and take all the writing out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have some breakfast, and we're probably not going to get a lot done today because she's at Kilk and she wants to go back to TV again. So we're going to have some breakfast, and then we're going to play with our test tube stuffs for some water. So me and Rosie are going to do a science experiment. She was trying to put her goggles on. So what we're going to do, Rosie Bear, is we have the same amount of water in each of these. Okay, each of these test tubes has the same amount of water in. So what I want Rosie to very carefully do is Rosie is going to very, very carefully pour one of these into this orange one. And tell me if the realities of homeschooling. Was that very carefully?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It went everywhere. It went. That's why we've got the tray. So what she's going to do with this is she's going to see that the water takes the shape of the container that it's in. And then when we've only got 2 at the moment, is we're going to float our objects, and then we're going to fill it with marbles and see how many marbles it's going to take to sink it. So I'll try and remember to film this bit, but I think I'm going to have to help her with this bit, otherwise there's going to be no water there. We're going to do our predictions for our marbles now. So, Baby Bear, how many marbles do you think it'll take to sink our yogurt pot?
Yeah.
How many marbles?
3.
You think 3? Okay. So she's not very confident in numbers. What about the lid? How many do you think it'll take to sink that?
3.
The same amount? How many do you think it'll take to sink that?
30.
You think it'll take 3? They're floating at the moment. Alright, her predictions are 3. Rosie's prediction was 3. So 1, 2, 3.
No.
Is it sinking? It's tilted, but it's not sinking. Okay, let's keep adding some. Don't hold it, Bab.
Okay.
Keep popping them in. Oh, is it sunk?
No.
Not quite. Nope, still floating.
So.
I would be using a larger container if I had something to do in the house. Is it sunk yet?
No.
No? Wow. Still floating. This is a lot more than 3, isn't it? She's making her concentrate noise. Has it hit the bottom of the thing yet?
No, it hasn't.
It has. It's just not evenly sunk. Let's make it so it sits on the bottom. Then you need to count how many marbles are in there. Okay, even them out, Bab. That's sunk. Babby, leave them. Leave them. Babby, leave them, please. There we go. Okay, so Rosie now, I think because they weren't even. There, stop a minute. I think because they weren't even, I think it took less than that to... It's floating again now. Okay, Rosie Bear, how many marbles are in that cup? This is all we're going to do, so I'm just showing you an example of how we're doing this. Be prepared to have a lot of patience with preschool age. They won't do it exactly how you want them to do it, and you may have to rethink some ideas depending on how concentrated. I mean, I should have turned the telly off as well, but she's going off to Kelch soon, so She requested Club Q during breakfast, and if she requests Club Q, I tend to oblige because it's more immersion in Welsh. So that's how they learn at this age, a different language. You just immerse them as much as possible. Right, we're going to count these marbles. How is that? 3? No. Okay, well it's sunk, but it filled with water as well. So that's not a very good example. So we want to try and avoid the water. You can't pour them in, Babby. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. The thing with these ones is, Babby, as soon as the water accompanies it. So we sunk it with 2, 4, 6. You were 2 off, Babby. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yeah. She was, Babby. There we go. So she's just playing with it now. She's just she's finding things that float to go in here, and then she's filling them with marbles. She's been filling up these and pouring them and stuff, and these are full now. And I should have put the messy mat down. Does he float or sink?
Sink.
He sinks, doesn't he? Yeah. But she's just learning the different qualities of water. And if we are out, because we tend to concentrate on Welsh on a Monday, hence the telly being on with Club Q. If we do end up at TAV again this afternoon and don't get an awful lot done, we will have, tomorrow's going to be a complete water day as well. And we'll probably go swimming in the morning and take a few bits with us to do in the pool, like some rings that sink and some things that float. Right. So, Rosie, listen a minute. Sit down carefully because I don't want it all spilled everywhere. So what we have is 3 pots of different coloured water. So, oops, Mummy, that was Mummy's fault. Red food colouring, green food colouring and blue food colouring. And then we have a little bit of oil in this bowl. So what Rosie's going to do is she's going to suction up a little bit of each colour. And then she's going to push it back down, and she's going to see if it mixes with the oil, if the coloured water mixes with the oil. So you got to hold it still. Pull the sucker up, baby. It's that top bit. Don't push it down. Pull it up. So this is a new skill to give her now because she's never used one of these before. So I might have to help her with this, but there you go. Okay, now push down and watch it as it comes out the bottom. Okay, look in the oil, Bab. Look in the oil. Is it mixed or is it just floating on top?
It's mixed.
Are you sure? I can see little red bubbles. So this is one experiment we're going to do today. Okay, our next experiment is it soluble or not soluble? But can you pull your sleeves up, Babby? Let go of the bowl. Pull your sleeves up. Stop drinking the salt water, Babs, because we just did salt. So we've done turmeric, which we had to change the water for. We've done a marble, a plastic figure, and we did salt. We know salt disappears, Babby. So, did the Duplo block disappear?
No.
No. So we're just gonna go through our list of things that we've got in our book, and if Rosie wants to keep testing stuff, we can.
I will keep testing stuff. What about
Rosie and I are talking through our predictions. Do you reckon wool absorbs water? Is that wool wet?
Yeah.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? So we'll do that. What about a spoon? No. What about, you didn't finish your pom-pom prediction. Do you reckon a pom-pom will help clean up the water on the table? Yeah? Okay. So I'm taking these for her. What about paper? Do you reckon paper would absorb water? No? Okay. So we're going to go through now and test all her predictions and see how many she got right. So Rosie is testing out a pom-pom to see if that's going to get wet and absorb the water.
It's got wet.
Did the towel work?
Yeah.
And you do some. Hang on. Let's see if the paper works. Is the paper wet? Hang on to that a minute. Oh, okay. Ugh. Is it sort of working? It's not the best thing to absorb, but it is absorbing, isn't it? So yeah, we're just filling in our conclusion boxes, and then other than maybe doing the corn flour and water thing today, we'll see how long it takes for an ice cube to melt as well. This is our second day of water.
Can we do the ice cream?
Ice cube.
Ice cube, please. Come on.
So I think we've done most of what I planned science experiments today. We may have a couple of impromptu ones, but we're going to wrap our video up
We
today.
need to be the customers.
Because Rosie's up so earlier. Yeah, you're the customer. Mila's the bus driver. It was sunny. It was sunny like 20 minutes ago, so I prioritised getting her out of the house. And now it's cold and dark and looks like it's about to rain. So she's also in knickers today, so I don't want to go too far. There's literally a toilet across from us. So yeah, I hope these ideas are helping and inspiring you towards something. And anyone who thinks I just make my little girl just sit down all day, every day and do stuff, seriously, we are. She's up at 6 o'clock. By about 9 o'clock, we've normally done most of what I kind of want her to get out of the day.
I've got the ticket, the money, and the note.
There you go.
And the note.
Oh, cool. And I'll do a video on learning outcomes for you. But in a nutshell, hang on a second, Babs. In a nutshell, with this science thing, all I want Rosie to understand from today and the water one is that water has different properties and not everything mixes in water. Some things float and sink and stuff. All the really simple basic science stuff. We'll do more complicated stuff when she's older because she's only 3.5. So with the magnets, the learning outcomes were that she understands things repel and attract, and magnets don't stick to everything. There's only certain materials. When she's older, we'll look into the properties of why, because she's a bit little for that side of it. So yeah, she's out all day tomorrow. We're probably going to do wind on Thursday, but we're probably going to go swimming first because my husband needed the car this morning, so we didn't go swimming today. We're going to stay local to home. We're going to mostly toilet train it today and see if she can get the hang of it. See if she wants to wear them tomorrow. She actually wanted to wear them today. We'll let you know how we get on Thursday, but for now it's ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.